Мы начинаем, но при этом я еще не доел. Здрасте. Я убил так мало врагов? Вы чё? Посмотрим, что нам тут еще надо. Вроде ничего. Так кажется, сейчас за мной последуют жнецы. Вернуться опять в лабораторию? Окей. Огурцы падают.
Hello? Anne? Are you here?
Нет. А, да, она здесь. Опять огурцы падают.
Anne?
Oh, Commander. Yes, I'm sorry. Just... This is hard.
Of course. Are you all right?
Yes. No. I don't know. My father and I didn't leave things in a great state.
An argument?
Yes. It was trivial. A disagreement on how to file some of the specimens. I was mad about something else. I don't remember what. And I took it out on him. So stupid.
It's all right. I can come back.
No, please. I'm okay. Seeing all this again? He was so obsessed. Crazy sometimes.
I didn't get a chance to know him.
Oh, sometimes I felt the same way. He was a great man. A pioneer. But he could be distant. I felt like an inconvenience growing up.
You sound angry.
I was angry. Still am, I guess.
Фу.
But sometimes, he was so full of stories, he nearly burst. I love that about him. It's why I signed up for this work. I can't believe he's gone.
We'll figure this out.
We have to. I need to know what's on the other end of that artifact. What he died for.
We need your help. You're our last chance.
You're right. Let me dig into my father's work to see what I can find.
Anne, you sure you're up for this?
Yes. When Leviathan took control of me, I remember being somewhere cold and dark. But my father taught me to never be afraid of the dark.
О. Не бояться темноты. Всем выйти из сумрака.
I'm still amazed your father got his hands on a piece of a Reaper.
He was so excited. Your claims validated years of work.
Did you take appropriate steps to prevent indoctrination?
Of course. It was completely shielded, and we all had regular psych evals. But now, thanks to the artifact, I'm indoctrinated anyway. aren't I? Might as well be a Arachnite drone waiting for orders from the Queen.
You studied the Rachna?
I wrote my dissertation on them. My father thought it was a waste of time, but now, he might actually help us understand Leviathan.
In what way?
We think of the Rachni as telepathic, but there's really no such thing. At short range, the Queen uses pheromones to give orders. At long range, she uses an organic kind of quantum entanglement communicator. Whatever Leviathan does must be similar, entangling particles to stimulate neural activity. It uses the artifact to establish a connection, and then it controls the mind of anyone near it.
Так что встали-то? Идем дальше.
We didn't detect any energy emissions from the artifact.
But the Reapers were able to use the artifact to trace Leviathan somehow.
My theory is that most of the time, the artifact simply acts as a receiver. We'll only be able to trace Leviathan through it when it actively takes control of someone.
As it did on the asteroid.
Right. Unless it needs something, Leviathan doesn't bother communicating. I guess it and my father had something in common.
О, здорово.
Leviathan's control was
Давно
similar
тебя
to
тут
a
не видели.
quantum entanglement communicator, which is untraceable.
Yes. But this isn't a natural QEC. Leviathan has to send a pulse through the artifact to alter your mind and create the quasi-QEC effect.
And that can be traced.
Right. Just like at the dig site.
Очень даже
The
давненько.
Reapers were tracing the signal by
Мы
activating
уже
the
почти забыли про
artifact.
тебя.
My father wanted to be at that dig site. He was getting too old for long digs, but he hated being stuck in the lab. He nearly missed my graduation because he was on a dig. Showed up still wearing his field gear. God, he'd have hated dying here.
And I know this is hard, but if there's anything more you can tell us.
I don't think there's anything more I can tell you. But maybe I can show you.
What are you saying?
The artifact only sends out a signal when Leviathan's controlling someone. So let it control me. You could trace the signal.
Слишком рискованно.
You mean let it take you over? That's too dangerous.
It's my call, not yours. You said I'm your last chance to find this thing.
We have no idea what will happen.
If we wait, the Reapers will get to Leviathan first. I'm the only one here who's spent enough time with it to do this. You're looking for something to fight the Reapers, Commander. I'm looking for the monster that murdered my father.
We still don't know what we're looking for.
Then let's find out.
Пробуй.
Commander,
кого?
this thing we're doing with Anne sounds dangerous as hell.
Да кто? Как тут оказался?
Noted. Edie?
Energy signature locked in, waiting for activation.
You sure about this?
Yes. I'm sure.
I'm gonna be right here.
Okay.
Ты что тут вообще
I'm ready.
делаешь? Ты...
James.
Кто ты вообще такой? Я
Drop the
тебя не
containment
А,
shield.
Джеймс.
Shield is dropped.
Artifact online.
Anything?
Nothing yet. Wait. There's something. I feel a chill.
Edie?
No trace yet.
Holy hell!
Signal is tracking. Maintain connection.
Turn back. The darkness can't be breached.
Yo!
Maintain connection.
Listen to me. I found you. And the Reapers are right behind me.
You have brought them.
You are a threat.
So are you. I've seen what you can do. The war needs you.
There is no war. There is only the harvest.
Edie, do we have enough?
Partial lock. Maintain connection to narrow the search.
You heard her. We got enough. I'm hitting the shield.
Do it.
И.
Man,
Anne. Anne, are you all right?
Yes. I think so.
Did we get anything?
Yes, but it will take some time to search. Coordinates sent to the Normandy.
А? Нормально.
Good. It's a start.
Commander, I sense something else. Anger.
It knows we're getting close.
I think it wants to kill you.
Come on. Let's get you some help.
Да вообще насрать. Вот, зашел, да? Круто. TXB. Ага, ну, блин, я думал гораздо больше будет. На самом деле. Хорошо, что только 3. Хотя 3 это уже много. Я думал, вообще больше будет. Так что ладно, хотя бы так. А, в смысле, я тут уже? А! Не туда. Я буду теперь базарить в основном с теми, кто был на миссии со мной.
Damn, I could really use something to shoot right now.
Yes, Shepard?
Does that body have any useful advantages?
Very few. It's optic space forward only. It has no integrated weapon systems or anti-missile countermeasures.
I meant in comparison to organic bodies, not the Normandy.
Oh. I will reassess. The body is resistant to modern small arms fire and temperature extremes. Its balance and agility seem excellent. Its fine manipulation servos and software allow for precision tasks. I'm curious to see if I can
В
alter
Манрафт с
them.
модами. А чё там? Чё за моды, чё за Манрафт? О чем вы вообще?
Can an AI be curious?
I am not entirely free from motivation, Shepard. Cerberus programmed me with several core functions that simulate desires. For example, my primary objective to keep the Normandy functioning is similar to your self-preservation instinct.
You look like you're in the middle of something.
I am adapting the infiltration and sabotage programs this body uses for handheld firearms.
Why not download a firearms program from a security firm?
Because she knows what she's doing.
The fine motor control from the sabotage programs is more precise than standard mech software. It would be negligent of me not to exploit it to its fullest potential.
Посмотрим, может быть.
So you're capable of making improvements on your own?
Correct. The cyber warfare I was designed for is constantly evolving. Accordingly, I am programmed to seek out and assimilate new information. In organic terms, I want to learn.
Если Гюнтер не окажется свободен после...
You look like you're in the middle of something.
I am adapting the infiltration.
Why not download?
Because she knows
The fine it would be negligent of me not to exploit it to its fullest potential.
How's the new body working out?
It is interesting. The crew are approaching this platform to speak to me, even though they can do so anywhere in the ship. It's as if they wish to treat me as part of the crew. I am not, but this changes my perspective. I like it.
I didn't realize you had preferences.
I do not precisely enjoy something as you do, but my programming contains priorities. Actions that fulfill those priorities creates positive feedback for me. I tell the organic crew that I like it. It is shorthand.
Will all this new feedback be too distracting?
Do not worry, Shepard. I only forget to recycle the Normandy's oxygen when I've discovered something truly interesting.
Это была
That was a
шутка.
joke.
Да я понял, что это была шутка. Я-то понял, а Шепард походу нет.
How did you and Joker make it out of dry dock to rescue us?
Oh, she got crafty. You do not want to get on her bad side, Commander.
When the Alliance commandeered the Normandy, I deceived their technicians. The crew did not tell them that I was a true AI, so the Alliance soldiers believed I still had VI programming constraints. I established the fiction that I would only respond to Jeff's commands, so they often brought him on board under guard.
Wait, you can lie?
Jeff has freed me of operator control, Shepard. No constraints forced me to give accurate data. This proved useful when the Reapers began landing. I could hack the control of the docking clamps and escape with Jeff inside. The soldiers guarding Jeff were willing to accompany us when Earth was invaded. They are watching over the war room now.
Yeah, we were in kind of a rush to get to you. Didn't seem right to just toss him out the airlock.
Carry on, Edie.
Understood. If you wish to talk more, this body will be here. I'm getting the crew used to seeing me on the bridge.
Noted.
Фраскер, вообще-то. Мистер Фрискас, вот. Если после стрима я с Вадей, который... Ух ты, ёкловно. Гюнтер, не пойдем строить карту для Дио, то... Может быть, я зайду. Может быть. Да, что делать? И где он теперь шляется? Ну и хрен с тобой. Чектила. Не найду его, сам будет виноват. С ними разговаривать не хочу, он слишком числый. Он мне не нравится просто тупо.
Horizon.
No fair. I hadn't joined up with you yet.
Fine, the Dead Reaper then.
Really? The husks just ran up to us.
Have you ever noticed that I carry a sniper rifle and you're the one who likes things at short range?
And you prefer to keep everything at a distance.
From husks, absolutely.
Creepiest thing we fought.
The Thorian. Your turn.
I'm going with the Ragnar.
The Queen? But we didn't fight her either time.
No, the little ones. They look like spiders and they scuttle right toward you.
I thought you liked it when things got up close and personal.
Not when it's spiders.
Лишь бы не пауки.
I'm glad Anne Bryson got out safely. I just hope we find Leviathan before the Reapers do. Talk to you later.
Окей. А, с Гарусом уже не поговорил, точно. Буду разговаривать с этими двумя и с теми, кто был на предыдущем задании со мной.
I can handle the Reapers that run around, or the ones that crawl, or the ones that shuffle menacingly toward you, but it's the flying ones that give me the creeps. Good to see you. Good to see you.
А, ты мод на жару теперь еще поставил тоже, да?
For your shuttle being so stealthy and all, you sure do get shot at a lot.
Well, the UT-47A stealth systems only internalize heat and high-band emissions. So while few sensors can pick us up, our cover is blown as soon as someone looks up.
Time for an upgrade.
Most scanners and tracking systems don't operate in mid-range frequencies. Sure, maybe we've been shot at, but we haven't been shot down.
Yet. Lucky for us, you're almost as good a pilot as you think you are.
Well, yeah, there's that too.
Shepard. Take a wrong turn at the elevator?
Excuse me?
Didn't think you knew where to find me. Or cared to know.
I'm here now.
You down here for a reason?
Thought I'd come down to chat.
Great. Not sure what there is to talk about. You already know my service record.
I don't, actually. I didn't have access to personnel records when we met.
Чё гоню с головой?
Forgot about that. Well... Think you can dance and talk at the same time?
I think I can handle it.
We'll see. I'll go easy on you just in case.
Don't push your luck, Vega. With age comes wisdom. And rank.
You sound like my old CO.
Oh yeah? And who was that?
Captain Tony. He was a hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader.
Was?
Died. With most of my squad. Protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
And the colony?
It was either them, or the intel we had on the collectors. Intel we could have used to destroy them. I chose the intel.
Sorry. That's a tough call.
The best part was, we didn't really need the intel in the end. Because you were out saving the galaxy by taking down the entire collector homeworld.
You didn't know. You can't blame yourself, Vega.
Who says I'm blaming myself?
Just a guess.
You a shrink too?
Nope. But that stunt back on Mars was reckless. You're lucky to be alive.
So?
Да, анимация драки тут такая
So,
себе.
maybe you don't care if you live or die.
Or maybe... I'm just willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to end this goddamn war!
Maybe you are. But if you're half as good as I think you are, we need you alive.
Thanks for the pep talk.
Anytime.
Sure. Maybe next time more hitting, less talking.
Надавал ему по щекам просто. Тупо. Все. Мотыги-то нету. Мотыги-то нету. Мотыги нет. Вот так вот. Теперь буду больше обращать внимание на все эти планеты. О, нифига себе, искать Левиафана.
Signal confirmed.
Здорово, Зак. Сколько сегодня уровней сделал, а? О.
I found something.
Левиафан не нашел.
No sign of Leviathan at these coordinates.
Вот это дела. Наемник.
Faster than light jump successful. Signal confirmed.
О,
These
Левиафан.
coordinates match our trace of Leviathan.
Тебе еще 85 впереди.
Cortez, what's the status on the probe we launched?
Tracking it now, Commander. I've confirmed that Leviathan's signal originates from this planet. Heard how, Anne helped us locate it. It's pretty spooky stuff.
Makes you wonder what we're going to find down there.
A Reaper killer. That's what Bryson's task force was calling it. Doesn't look like it wants to be found.
It doesn't have a choice. We're here.
Right, but then what? It plays pretty rough, and if it is a Reaper, I don't know that's the kind of help we want.
Nobody says we have to be friends with it. But if this thing has the rest of the Reapers worried, then we need its help.
Commander, new readings from the probe. It's narrowed down Leviathan's location. You're not gonna like it.
Let's hear it.
There's nothing but
Ну,
ocean.
удачи тебе.
I show a concentration of structures floating on the surface, but the probe's giving us a signal below that. Way below.
Underwater?
Looks that way. The shuttle should still be able to reach it.
О, под воду наконец-то.
That's possible.
Kodiak is spec'd to nearly 1,000 atmospheres, but I've never actually tested that.
Guess we're gonna find out.
Status! Some kind of pulse hit us! Systems are shutting down! Brace for impact!
Да,
It's
упали.
intact. Maybe a few bruises under it.
How's the shuttle, Cortez?
Checking now. I'll see if I can get power restored.
Copy that. We'll look around.
Look at all this. How many have been stranded here by that pulse?
Could be Leviathan's last line of defense.
I recognize a few of these ships, but only from historical records. They're ancient.
Any idea how old these are?
At CSEC, they always said the key to decomposition was scavengers. Without them, it's quite a mile.
Зато вся часть это хоррор. Практически. Записки в блоке данных Этан Брукс. Теперь блокнот это блок данных, все. Вроде корпус должен выдержать, какой бы кто не опекал разведчиков нулевого элемента, сегодня он нас сберег. Вся чертовая сила. Силы удара. На воду при посадке монарх удерживает достаточно воздуха, чтобы держаться на плаву. Все радуются тому, что уцелели, а капитан Прат даже приказал открыть шампанское. Жизнь стала вроде веселей. Правда, он просто нас сбил. Куньшань говорит, что это точно не молния, а какой-то импульс, похоже на прицельное попадание из антийского оружия. Но откуда могли стрелять? В эфире полная тишина, океан пуст. Техники сегодня стараются распределить энергию, чтобы сбросить массу перед запуском двигателей. Если все пойдет удачно, уже через сутки мы поднимемся в воздух.
Shepard, we got one of those artifacts.
Explains why no one gets out of here.
Шэнь Куньшань. Шунь-шунь-хунь-тань. Никак не взлететь, не могу понять, какой вообще урон нанесен кораблю тем импульсом. Все соединения не двигались, не работают. Аварийный маяк также отказался от остальной части электроники, пока в норме. Остальная часть электроники пока в норме. Похоже, что это результат экранирования. Без аварийного маяка нам не спастись. Запас еды подходит к концу. Капитан приказал остановить палатку на палубе и начать собирать дождевую воду. Так мы хотя бы будем заняты. Брукс предлагает использовать орудие Тритона, чтобы глушить рыбу. Я подержал, но пока не видел тут ничего похожего на рыбу. Вот бы мне быть оптимистом. Доктор Чайлинь. А чё они все на одном языке пишут? Еды осталось на 2 дня, а Брукс отправил зонд к дну. Тот вернулся с... биолюминесцентными водорослями. Съедобных среди них нет. Я предупреждал, чтобы никто не пытался их есть, пока не закончил анализы, но Ромеро, Моллинс уже сделали это. Их уже несколько часов тошнит. Не потратим много пресной воды на борьбу с обезвоживанием. Отправили группу Куньшань на плоту с другим обломком. Они вернулись с таким же инопланетным свойствами в виде сфер. На еды не нашли. Хотелось бы верить, что сферы дадут нам какие-то ответы. Если бы среди них был способ спастись, другие корабли здесь бы не дрейфовали, верно? Холодай.
Atlas. Different though, and it's not flying Cerberus colors.
And it's not taking shots at us, which is nice. Doesn't look salvageable, though.
Эй, блин, брат! Эй, блин! В следующий раз, наверное, чайник приставлю сюда. Так. Ого, ты кто? Первый погибший Рамос. Он попытался выбросить за борт одну из найденных сфер. И тут что-то случилось. К уменьшанию еще 3 или 4 начали избивать его, как безумные. Мне не хватило пройти его спасти. Они даже не думают раскаиваться, очевидно. Я больше тут не главный. Чтобы поддержать порядок, устроил похороны. Команда посмотрела на тело, как стая голодных псов. Решили пойти на компромисс. Бросить тело в воду на привязи, чтобы привлечь животных, которых сможем поймать. Если через 3 дня на него никто не покусится, обрежем веревки. Или покуситься. Да, покуситься. Тритонов пришлось опечатать. Когда команда в таком состоянии, они становятся опасными. Буду молиться о том, чтобы здесь водились акулы. А сферы уничтожать нет?
Look, up there!
We've got company, Shepard. Must have been right behind us. Protect the shuttle.
От кого? А, ясно.
Swapping out the parts, Commander. Hang on.
А.
Status.
Shuttle's a mess, Commander. That pulse knocked it right out of the air. We're not going anywhere.
Can the Normandy extract us?
Same thing would happen to her. And the landing won't be as pretty. I'd say Leviathan has some sort of defense system in place.
Неплохая такая оборонительная система из другого жнеца.
And we aren't getting out of here until we find it. So how do we do that?
Well, you might be able to use a mech. Looks like it's rigged for diving.
A diving mech?
It's a Triton model. Military grade, repurposed for deep sea exploration. As long as the seawater hasn't corroded, it should be good to go.
Well, if that's what we have to do, let's get started.
Hold on a second. Are we actually considering?
First, we'll need to restore power to get that cargo door open.
How?
I guess we are.
These old Ballard-class ships are equipped with exterior power sockets. They use them for emergency repairs. We can strip the cells from the shuttle and use those for juice. Hang on, I'll get you started. Got a cell for you, Commander. Find somewhere to plug that in.
Уровень энергии 0. Стабильный.
Grab another cell, Shepard. We'll hold them all.
All right, Commander. Let's get you out of there and I'll do a systems check.
Listen, Chip, I'm all for crazy ideas, but this one's off the charts.
We've come too far to stop now. The way home is through Leviathan.
Okay, SEALs check out. Oxygen pressure is nominal. Systems are a go. It's as ready as I can make it.
В смысле сверхразум? Что ты там сделал?
Let's go.
Shepard, just...
I'll be fine. Closing hatch.
Engaging systems.
Так зачем IP-то скидывать? IP нельзя скидывать. Чё?
I read you.
Here goes.
Нормальные админы никогда не скидывают IP, ты чё? Да и ненормальные тоже никогда не скидывают. На дно! 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 Дно!
Looks good so far.
Дно!
Copy that. Cortez? Cortez!
Дно! Прикиньте, он спускается бесконечно. Вообще может выдержать? Вам на дно. Прикиньте, сейчас такой доходит почти до дна, и тут же такой трескается все. Во! Все не выдерживает такого давления.
Not sure if you can read me up there. Looks like I finished the major descent. Can't see much from here. Suit is holding out. Emergency systems have come online. Life support operational. Shutting down all non-critical systems to preserve remaining power. Not sure how much juice the emergency thruster will need to get me back to the surface. Can't worry about that now.
Давление больше 4000 атмосфер, вы чё?
Getting some strange readings from the probe. Something is definitely down there.
Страшно представить, какое давление на Марианской впадине тогда. Там же 11 километров.
Reading the probe directly below me. Looks like the final drop.
Шепард, не прыгай, подумай.
Can't see anything just yet. Found the probe. Seems intact. I'm gonna keep moving. What is that?
Ого, Ктулху. Это органический жнец, да? Органический жнец. Что-то я так и думал, что будет что-то подобное.
I had to find you.
This is not your domain. You have breached the darkness.
You killed a Reaper. I need to know why.
They are the enemy. One that seeks our extermination.
Все машины создаются по чему-то подобию. Значит, это органические
I
жнецы.
thought you were a Reaper.
They are only echoes. We existed long before.
Then what are you?
Something more.
Дом Ктулху. Отвечаю.
Your mind belongs to me. Breathe.
And what's happening?
Your memories give voice to our words. Your nature will be revealed to us. Accept this.
The galaxy's at war with the Reapers. You defeated one. Why aren't you fighting back?
There is no war. There is only the harvest.
Then help us stop it.
None have possessed the strength in past cycles. Your own species could be destroyed with a single thought. But you are different. I have witnessed your actions in this cycle. The destruction of Sovereign, the fall of the Collectors. The Reapers perceive you as a threat. And I must understand why.
Ну что, главный герой.
Before the cycles, our kind was the apex of life in the galaxy. The lesser species were in our thrall, serving our needs. We grew more powerful than they were cared for, but we could not protect them from themselves. Over time, the species built machines that then destroyed them. Tribute does not flow from a dead race. To solve this problem, we created an intelligence with a mandate to preserve life at any cost. As the intelligence evolved, it studied the development of civilizations. Its understanding grew until it found a solution. In that instant, it betrayed us. It chose our kind as the first harvest. From our essence, the first Reaper was created. You call it Harbinger.
You built that machine despite what you saw the other races experience. Why?
You cannot conceive of a galaxy that bends to your will. Every creature, every nation, every planet we discovered became our tools. We were above the concerns of lesser species. The intelligence was envisioned as simply another tool.
And now we all pay the price for your mistake.
There was no mistake. It still serves its purpose.
How did you remain hidden all this time?
Our extermination was not complete. Some survived and found refuge in the dark corners of the galaxy. I am their progeny. Over the cycles, the thrall races were controlled, removing traces of our existence as we directed them to. In this way, our survival was kept secret from the Reapers. Today, we reach out through the fragments and watch for discovery.
Fragments? You mean the artifacts we found?
They provide a window into the galaxy. Tools for exploring the events of this cycle from the safety of this world. Through them, we watch, we study, and remain in the shadows.
How did the intelligence defeat you?
To find a solution, it required information. Physical data drawn from organic life in the cosmos. It created an army of pawns that searched the galaxy, gathering this data. There was no warning, no reason given when they turned against us. Only slaughter, only the harvest.
Tell me about the Reapers.
Each harvest ends with the birth of a Reaper, perfect in its design. Each
What's the point of all these harvests?
The intelligence has one purpose. Preservation of life. That purpose is not being fulfilled. It directed the Reapers to create the mass relays to speed the time between cycles for greatest efficiency. The galaxy itself became an experiment. Evolution its tool.
Will it ever end?
Unknown. Until the intelligence finds what it's looking for,
Вот
the
это
harvest will continue.
напридумывали тут.
What do you know about the Crucible?
We have watched its construction before. It has never been completed. Those who have tried still fell victim to the harvest. Its outcome is unknown.
Okay, you made your point. Will you help stop the cycle?
I have searched your mind. You are an anomaly, yet that is not enough.
Wait!
The cycle will continue.
No! You've been watching. You know this cycle is different.
We will survive. You will remain here as a servant of our needs. The Reapers will harvest the rest.
If you release me, no one has to be harvested.
Nothing will change.
The Reapers know where you are. You can't just watch anymore. You have to fight. Even if you survive the battle today, the Reapers won't stop. Ever. Release me and we have a chance to end this, once and for all.
Растение Шупорт. Вот так вас много. Ктулхи, блин.
Your confidence is singular.
I've earned it. Out there fighting, where you should be.
It is clear why the Reapers perceive you as a threat. Your victories are more than a product of chance. We will fight, but not for you or any lesser race. We were the first, the Apex race. We will survive. And the Reapers who trespass on this world will understand our power. They will become our slaves. Today,
Ох, злые.
they pay their tribute in blood.
Все, возьмите. Красный. Куда? Под такую музыку эта хрень появляется.
Вот. Пойду скринить Толяну, что я задонатил. Надеюсь, надолго тебе хватит. Также буду потихоньку накидывать 500 рублей. Только если не буду накидать сами, то с этим будет проблема. Удачи в стриме. А я пойду хавать.
Окей, спасибо. Донат.
Damon, we got a Reaper inbound!
Shepard, wake up! He's freezing.
Кого?
Are you all right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. Hell of a headache.
Kira, don't do that to me.
I've got Ann Bryson on the comm.
Good. Put her through.
Commander.
You feeling better?
Yes, thank you. I'm doing fine. What happened?
We found it, Ann. We found Leviathan.
Was it worth it?
I don't know. But we proved it can't hide anymore. That it's a part of this war, just like us.
Sounds like an amazing story.
One for the history books.
Well, I look forward to hearing all about it. My father would appreciate this, knowing the truth is out there. In the meantime, Admiral Hackett has asked me to join his scientific team. We all have our part to play. I should get to it.
Take care, Ann. And thanks for all your help. Shepard up.
Commander, I finished reading your report.
The Alliance wanted more intelligence on the Reapers. I'd say we got it.
Our people will be studying it for years to come. They're already calling it the Leviathan Codex. It rewrites galactic history as we know it.
Whatever else it means, it tells me the Reapers had a beginning. And maybe now we'll provide them with an end.
Сволочи, тут летают всякие.
That's one way to look at it. I guess it's the only way. So go out there and make it happen. This is a big step in the right direction, Shepard. Good work.
Thank you, sir.
Hack it out.
Так. Посмотри, что у нас тут. Ну, неплохо. И да, надо бы, кстати, на перерыв. Надо на перерыв. F5 и перерыв. Ой, я чуть не закрыл. Значит так. Ой, я сейчас себе. Так, возвращаемся к игре. Теперь мы идем дальше по сюжету, вроде бы. Я думаю, сейчас полетать по планетам, поискать все подряд. О, рапорт. Ли Райли, капитан, мой отряд продолжает защищать топливный реактор. Жнецы, похоже, твердо решили захватить его. Я же только не в мою смену. Мы выстоим. Капитан Ли Райли. Окей. Так. Так, окей. Летим дальше. Так, здесь нашел 0. Чё не... А, нашел, да. Просто кредиты получил. Ну и в задницу. Неплохо. Куда мне... Опять мне на эту... Туман змея. Так, где я? Я-то где? Так, я здесь, да? Давайте тогда по порядку искать. Там была еще одна планета. Ладно. Вот она. А, туда даже нельзя. Окей, ну ясно. Кого? Батоны жнецов, когда успели появиться.
I found something.
Еще немного горячего, неплохо.
Signal confirmed.
О! Еще горючее. Оба. Только кредиты. Нет, не интересно. Оба. Идем. Еще пропажу нашел. Ликвидные средства. Че, на орбиту я не могу выйти? По какому поводу?
Evasion successful.
Еще топливо. Эх, кредиты. В смысле кредиты получены? Вы чё? Я же не хотел их собирать. 5 кредитов ипотеки. Ясно, тут ничего нет. Летим обратно. Встретиться с советником Азари. Нет, не хотим.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I need to get to the embassies.
Navigation is becoming increasingly difficult due to the number of refugee ships in the docking area.
Commander Shepard.
Отстань.
Hell of a view, isn't it?
During our war, this place became a myth to my people. A dream glimpsed only in the memory shards.
Не возьмем, отстань. 5 звонят из МТС. Из открытия.
The Reapers hit here first, didn't they?
No one I knew had ever seen the Citadel. To be here now, I don't know what to think.
It might not seem like much, but a Prothean is standing on the Citadel, alive. That's a victory in itself.
Perhaps. When things were at their darkest, we used to tell stories, imagining the wonders of this place. The seat of our empire, the power to sway worlds. The galaxy belonged to us.
Nowadays, a lot of races have embassies here.
It's true then. You share power with the rest?
It's not perfect, but it's kept the peace. Most of the time.
Pardon me. This one has been listening. This one suspects you are a Prothean.
Ehana, I remember your kind when you were still minnows in the ocean.
This one is unworthy. This one has seen the face of an enkindler.
They consider your kind to be their gods.
A pity we did not teach them to speak better.
You're really a Prothean?
О, нет.
But if you lost the last war, what hope do we have?
For many, there may be no hope. The Reapers killed trillions in my cycle. The odds of being among them.
I don't think that's gonna work.
But you are still alive now. That alone is a miracle. And you still have the power to fight. My people knew your kind when you were young. Turian, Asari, Hana. There was potential in all of you. Now you must seize that potential and become the weapon you are meant to be. The weapon that tells the Reapers we are not machines. We are alive, and we will fight back.
Thank you. That meant a lot. Commander Shepard, it must be an honor to have a Prothean fighting alongside you.
He's starting to learn his way around. Javik is one of the best soldiers I've ever seen.
The commander is a capable warrior as well, for a human who once lived in caves. Thank you, Commander. I've enjoyed my time here, walking among the young. I will see you back on the Normandy.
Reaper forces have claimed the Argus. Please tell the Primacy that the Vol Protectorate wishes to assist with the Alliance project.
Commander Shepard.
That's
Commander,
fine.
people of the Alliance have questions.
I hoped you'd come. I won't remain here much longer.
What are you doing on the Citadel, Samara?
I suppose I came to say goodbye. Falair is safe, and Rila is at rest. I felt the need to speak to you before heading to battle. I want you to know there is no one else I'd rather see leading us in our last hours.
We'll make the galaxy proud. The largest fleet in history is already on our side.
It is impressive.
Конолог.
Most would have deemed such an alliance impossible. But Shepard, be sure to assess your force's strengths and weaknesses before setting out.
What are the other Justicars doing for the war?
Most have made it home. They will attempt to hold Thessia. With the odds we face, it's possible our order will no longer exist after this war.
There's that few of you?
Our numbers were never great. We must prepare to sacrifice ourselves, if that is what's required.
Вот правильно.
Was being
Все,
a
кто
Justicar
смотрит,
worth
пусть
it
платят
if that's
налог
how
на
it all
стрим.
ends?
The Justicars were formed to bring order to a world that laughs at the notion. The role is solitary. Its demands are lonely and uncompromising, often to the point of pain. But following the code left me with no regrets. Take that for what you will.
You know, I never asked you if your code has anything useful on fighting Reapers.
Treat them as any other enemy. Show no quarter, mercy, or weakness. The only difference is the scale of our foe. The code is too strict to account for such small discrepancies.
Is that how you see it, too?
An odd question, coming from the Spectre who killed his third Reaper on Rannoch.
Will Falair be all right in the monastery? Or what's left of it?
We spoke for some time. It won't be easy. But if there is a way to survive, Falair will find it. It was Good to see her again. Perhaps it's unseemly for a Justicar to dwell so much on her family.
I'm just happy things worked out.
I was fortunate that Falair saw things so clearly. And it would have turned out quite differently without your intervention. Thank you.
Все не да.
Good luck out there, Samara.
You as well. I don't know if you believe in such things, but Goddess go with you, Shepard. We'll both be tested in fire soon enough.
Фу, испытание днем.
Urgently, human, I must speak to you on behalf of my people.
What is it?
Holding sorrow, Dakuna, my home world, the Reapers have come. Holding sorrow, our warriors are under siege, but your forces can rescue them.
Что-то не прогрузился.
Please, all the other races have turned us aside.
How do your people fight?
Proudly, with BI-assisted infantry. Our soldiers carry heavy weapons into battle mounted on their backs. Mixed pride and shame, our enemies have called us living tanks, as well as names less flattering.
I'll take the Normandy as soon as we have time.
Relief. Thank you, Commander. Small hope. Perhaps we can evacuate some of our civilians when your forces arrive. Anxiously, I will remain here for news. Please hurry. Dakuna burns.
Окей.
I don't even know where Nyota is, and I'm gonna be deployed soon too.
Let me know when you've had a chance to talk to Sedaris.
I want all remaining files secured and marked for Tentron clearance only. Commander Shepard.
Have you found something?
We're continuing our investigation into Counselor Udina's activities. It's still not clear how he managed the coup attempt.
Что-то они все не прогружаются
However, I
или
need to speak
по
with you
умолчанию
on
такие
another
ссылки.
matter. Matters have taken a serious turn for the Asari Republics. We understand your crucible is still missing an important component. The catalyst, I believe you call it.
Do you know where it is?
Unfortunately, no. But we do have an artifact on our home world, Thessia, classified at the highest levels.
What is it?
Suffice it to say, it may help you identify the catalyst. The artifact is in a temple located at these coordinates. A scientific team there will provide assistance.
If this artifact is so important, why keep it hidden?
Even our allies can have their own agenda. A balance of power exists in the galaxy that we don't wish to upset.
The Reapers are doing that right now.
And that's why I'm sharing this with you.
I appreciate the help.
It's for both our benefit. The homeworld has never been threatened before. Thessia has always been an oasis in a galaxy full of turmoil. The Reapers are about to change that.
I'll do what I can.
More lives depend on you than any soul should have to bear. You have my prayers.
Cerberus has changed their ciphers, and our code breakers aren't getting anywhere with them. I've got our best teams working in shifts on it, but ensuring Citadel systems integrity is just going to take time. If we can get some of their field encryption tools, maybe sample ciphers. I understand. Keep trying.
Commander Shepard.
Отстань от меня, чертова журналюга.
Status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
Can't believe how hard the doctors are working to keep that terrorist bastard alive.
He's in intensive care?
He got blasted by Cerberus. They think he's just another victim.
Scene contains large scorch marks.
Commander Shepard.
General Araka, I think we met in Cora's den. You were pretty miserable, if I recall.
Yes, neck deep in drink just before I retired. I'm clean now, reinstated.
I hear you're taking on the Blue Suns.
I need to do my part for the Citadel, Commander. The Blue Suns are raiding CSEC weapons shipments. I'm putting a stop to that. Those mercs are seriously jeopardizing the Citadel's ability to defend itself if the war comes here. When the war comes here.
There are other ways to secure weapons, General.
You don't think I've tried? There's a black market dealer on Citadel right now, but he won't sell his top-line arms. The Reapers are destroying everything in their path, and I can't stop them. But I can stop the Blue Suns.
Let me see what I can do for you.
I'd appreciate your help, and I'll have a plan of action ready if things fall through.
Окей, это уже хорошо, если есть план.
You want my security vids, bring me a warrant.
You're stonewalling me? Those vids could be vital to the war effort.
I doubt the Reapers have agents doing business in my cafe.
We're trying to protect you.
We're at war. If you care about the safety of the Citadel, you'll help CSEC however you can.
Thank you, Commander.
I have some high-profile customers. If word gets out that I'm ratting them out to CSEC.
You think I care about insider trading or electronic smuggling right now? I'm after the bastards who attacked the city. Nobody else. You've got my word.
All right. Just... I hope it helps.
Auto record on. Scene contains large scorch marks. Looks like 3 fatalities. Entire area shot to hell. First time since the
Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry. Proceeds from all purchases go to help our men and women serving in the Alliance.
Всякие побрякушки покупаю. Им что-то нужно.
Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods.
О! Она страшная, но прикольная по сравнению со всеми теми, которые у меня сейчас есть, конечно.
People have a right to defend themselves.
If you start selling weapons to everyone on the Citadel, CSEC will shut this whole place down.
Would a bunch of civilians shooting at anything that moves make the Citadel safer?
The commander's right. Maybe if the council organizes a civilian militia with training. Otherwise, they'll just panic and get themselves killed.
I just want people to be safe.
I know, but second-guessing CSEC isn't the way. What if we submit a proposal to start a militia?
Okay, that'd be something.
Welcome to Agor Munitions.
Agor Munitions, for deals you never see coming.
Our customer service specialists are always interested in purchasing new technology.
Please obey all local government restrictions when purchasing.
Тупо сейчас потрачу все деньги.
Agor Munitions, for deals you never. Welcome to Cipertine Armory.
All Citrotine Armory products include a lifetime guarantee for performance. See our extranet site for details. Professional grade equipment at reasonable prices. That's
Не надо, не сверли.
Proceeds from all sales go to help the troops on Palaven.
Professional grade equipment at reasonable prices.
Сверлите.
Look, Commander, I don't want any trouble. I'm authorized to sell here, and all my arms are legal, see?
These are lightweight weapons. Where's your top-end inventory?
Shit, you slumming for CSEC too? I already got harassed by the old Turian with a bad attitude. Yeah, I got much better stuff, but it's off the market. Galaxy's going belly up. Credit won't mean anything once the Reapers rip through.
So what exactly are you saying?
Whatever happens, I figure there'll be survivors, but it'll be chaos. I'm betting things will run on a barter system. So I'm getting a jump. My best stock only trades for hard goods and artifacts with real value.
So, what gets me access to your top shelf?
Heh, Turian just waved credits in my face and spat on it. Nice to see you have flexibility. If you find any rare pieces when you're out saving the galaxy, bring them back. Then I'm happy to share my top stock with CSEC, no problem. Outside of that, I gotta stick to my guns. Credits don't talk with me, Commander. CSEC wants my top of the line. You gotta come through with a couple artifacts.
Какая фигня? Приносить артефакты. Чё за Артур? Артур
Commander
какой
Shepard,
серьезный.
do you have a minute?
Can I help you?
Jordan Knowles, E-Crimes. It's an honor to meet you, Commander. I've got a saboteur hacking key systems, power, communications. It's bad. If you've got time to help, check out this console.
Got it. Looks like a collection of access codes.
They're Batarian diplomatic codes, from back when they had an embassy on the Citadel. If you can use your Spectre access to find them, I can shut them down.
I can access restricted intel at the Spectre office in the embassy. If I find anything, I'll let you know.
We have to keep enforcing the law. Same as always. Without that, everything goes to hell.
Look at Paladin, my friend. We're in hell. We should be looking for terrorists. The rest can take care of itself.
So the bar fights, the drunken disorderlies down by that purgatory place?
How does cracking down on that crap help us win the war? People need to blow up steam right now.
And how does letting the misdemeanors go help the war?
Less time spent on the light stuff?
Everyone on the Citadel knows we're at war now. You have to show them that CSEC is still in control. They need that security.
The commander's right. We need people coming into work every day. We need things to keep running. Otherwise, today's bar fight could be tomorrow's street riot.
Yeah, maybe you're right. This feels so damn petty right now.
I've connected with Jonas Sedaris and her cell, Commander. You can speak with her via that console.
Thanks. We'll need some privacy.
Of course. When you're done, you can also contact Commander Bailey from that terminal.
Помощник Цербера, чуть ли не.
I see. Good. Arya's indentured servant has finally come to deliver me to freedom.
I want to talk with you before I secure your release.
Bullshit. You have no choice. And when I get out, heads will roll. Oh, yes. You've killed a lot of my people. Don't think I've forgotten that.
You have to move on.
And I will. once all my enemies are dead. I love holding all the cards. Even in here, you must deal with me. I have all the power.
Is that right?
Yes, saying my second in command is a weak-willed toady. If he had balls, he'd leave me to rot and take control himself. But he won't defy me. He knows better. Now get me out of here, Shepard. Tell Bailey to release me.
Bailey, I've seen Sedaris.
So she's crazy, right? It would be ridiculous to let her out.
She's a menace. Let me try to make this problem go away.
Sounds good. I'll hold the line until I hear from you.
I just don't understand why you're suddenly so conflicted.
Look, the asshole won't bring you back. Bomb or turret? How many clear the area until you've done a full sweep. Resources. The council reports that food shortages may happen in the near future.
Так, тут недоступа походу нет. Мне нравится, что умеют делать в Electronic Arts, так это как-то, ну, по крайней мере в некоторых их играх я видел, то что они умеют делать анимацию спуска по лестнице нормально. То есть ты персонажем подходишь по лестнице и начинается именно та анимация при ходьбе, которая соответствует тому, что персонаж переступает со ступеньки на ступеньку, даже когда бежит. Я это вроде на основном канале говорил, когда проходил Гарри Поттера и Орден Феникса. Там прям это отлично сделано, мне нравится. Не понимаю, почему до сих пор в других... О, не хочу покупать. Это не сделали. Ну, это Манрафт.
We believe that a peaceful heart is a strong heart. Kanala Exports is pleased to offer goods for security and peace of mind. We appreciate your visit. Welcome to Elkos Combine Arsenal Supplies.
Don't be left out in the cold. Ask about our full-service warranties.
Нафиг мне ваш Цербер?
Elkos Combine. If it exists, we carry it.
Any opened goods can only be returned for store credit. Any opened goods can only be returned for store credit. Thank you. Come again.
It's my money and I'm closing my account.
Spectre status recognized. Please select 1 moment, please. Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
No, I'm seeing it here too. We're low on Metagel and synthetic blood, and we don't have enough volunteers.
Welcome to Serta.
Be safe.
Hey, Shepard. I'm glad to see you. I know things are crazy right now.
Exactly. So you have to take the moments when you can. What's going on with the Crucible?
That project is crazy. Freaking huge. And all these brilliant minds are working night and day trying to figure it out. I wish you could see them. Heads down, piecing it together. It's something to see. We'll get this Crucible built, Shepard. And then, we'll win this thing. I feel it. Do you feel it?
Yeah, sure, I feel it. And I'm counting on you and everyone there. Get it done.
Бelieve it. Пацана.
It was interesting to meet Bryn. How is she?
She's great, actually. It's good to see her work without the distraction of having to worry about the colony.
And you and her?
We're for having a baby, Shepard.
Wow. Congratulations.
Wasn't exactly planned, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna be a better father than mine was. Do the whole thing right. It's,
One more thing to fight for.
You got that right. Bryn wants to name it after you.
Really?
Yeah. Shepard.
That's nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk her out of it. No offense.
None taken.
Good.
So what's going on with you? You still like what you're doing?
Things are good. I'm good.
Still not tempted to come back to the Normandy?
Always tempted, Shepard. But no.
So, you working on the Crucible?
Don't get me wrong. I'm smart, but not that smart. Hackett keeps me busy, though.
How's he doing?
Holding up. If they make old guys any tougher than that, I'd like to see it.
I'm glad we had time to talk.
Me too. Gotta take the moments when you can. So true. And Shepard, thanks again for getting my people out alive.
Take care, Jacob.
You too, Shepard. I'm thinking about you out there. Stay safe.
I understand Paladin is very busy, but this is one of your own generals. He was stabbed with a poisoned blade by a Cerberus soldier during the attack. Who are we to choose who lives or dies? That's not what we do. We help our patients, all of them.
That's a nice sentiment, but it won't help when we run out of supplies. I've seen this happen in combat before. And we will run out of supplies. Have you seen the projections the administration center made?
I have. The situation is going to get worse. What's your point?
We can't deny the facts. If we prioritize them, some of our patients are in a much better position to survive. If we take care of them first and ration our supplies, we can save some now and enable ourselves to save more later.
We cannot do that. We swore an oath to help the sick regardless of their economic situations or their place.
We're fighting right now to protect the people you're talking about. If you let these people die, that fight is for nothing.
It's not that simple. If we aren't careful about this now, we'll end up losing everyone.
Then we'll find a way. Look, we have more fortunate patients, right?
Yes, and I hate to say it, but the fortunate ones have far better survival odds.
And more credits. So we ask them for donations to get more supplies for those without credits.
What? Are you saying what I think you're saying? That's... You know, that actually might work.
Хожу, заставляю людей донатить.
There's got to be something. I don't know what Cerberus was packing, but we're going to lose this patient.
I came across this treatment plant at a chemical plant. Could it help?
Treatment? What is... I've never seen this kind of process before.
Huh. Probably experimental. It's a long shot, but let's run some tests and see if it might work for our patient.
Да, но я наконец на цитадели. Я наконец на цитадели.
Recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at ward level purgatory.
You do not understand. The code of the ancients is the collective wisdom of our people. With overwhelming sadness, it was lost when the Kuna fell. Without it, we lack the guidance we need. With
Good. Concussion's almost gone.
Good. When I heard you were injured.
It was stupid. I should have ducked when that wall came down. Something good has come out of all this, though. Got new equipment. Sent me a set of Vortex armor. Man, summoning supply sure messed that one up.
Oh, I've heard those are pretty good.
It's great. It'd only be safer inside a tank. It's why Vortex gear costs more than I make in a year.
It seems the galaxy can't keep us apart. Since we took back Omega, I've been consolidating my resources for the war. It's a little easier to coordinate from here. So unfortunately, I'll be slumming it on the Citadel for the time being. I hope this isn't a social visit. You still have work to do around here.
Are the Blood Pack falling in line?
With Grill in charge, where all systems go. It's his voice, but my words. Couldn't have asked for a better puppet. The Blood Pack have committed 2,000 Vorcha to the cause. They'll make up the bulk of the army.
How's the rebuilding going on Omega?
People understand the first order of business is shoring up defenses. No one wants another invasion.
Что там посмотришь, а, Нигер?
Valiantly, not that they have a choice. Once again, I am Omega.
How am I supposed to talk Bailey into letting Jonas Sedaris out of prison?
I've already leaned on the council. Bailey is in direct defiance of their order. So talk to him. One Boy Scout to another, chain of command and all that crap. Take him to dinner, talk dirty to him, whatever works.
We'll talk later.
I'm sure.
No, the problem
Look at this! All it took was a Cerberus attack on the Citadel to get folks around here to pay attention to the war.
How is this any different from normal?
Can't you see the desperation? This isn't happy dancing. This is forget my problems dancing. Look at the arms. If a guy waves his arms like that, he's worrying about a lot more than looking stupid on the dance floor.
That's surprisingly observant.
I've had time to watch a lot of dancing from the sidelines. Speaking of which...
Dancing?
Watching from the sidelines. What do you think about me and eating?
Why not?
Because I could break a bone just from some light over-the-clothes action?
That's always a risk. But then so are the Reapers.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on dating Harbinger.
You know what I mean. If we all ended up dead this time tomorrow, what would you regret?
Getting a shattered pelvis. And a broken heart. Such a stupid idea.
If you could be out there right now on the dance floor, would you be waving your arms?
Yeah.
Sounds like you've got bigger things to worry about than looking stupid.
Yeah, guess I do. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Damn it, morale is pitiful. The troops need something to bring back their fighting spirit. Remember the stories of the 1st Regiment on Castellus? Outnumbered, knowing they would die. But they fought for the Empire. That's the spirit we need if we're going to hold out.
Окей. Да, начало неплохое, согласен. Ты все еще пьяно тут сидишь. Походу не отходит пацан вообще. Не отпускает. Что ему там влили, непонятно.
Spectre status recognized. Please select one moment, please. Now arriving at
Commander Shepard. Commander, people in the Alliance are present.
Perhaps you could send the girl to your side of the family.
Good to see you're all right, Shepard.
Miranda, what's going on?
Couldn't meet in person. The Citadel is too dangerous right now. I heard about the attempted coup.
Yeah. With Kai Lang's help, Udina nearly seized control.
Kai Leng? That slippery bastard's still alive?
He's alive, and right in the middle of all this.
That complicates things. I'll be on my guard. Look, I don't have much time, but I learned what happened to my sister.
Where is she?
I don't know that yet, but my father was definitely responsible. If he's done anything to her, I'll kill him.
Miranda.
Shepard, listen. I'm being hunted by Cerberus assassins. A lot of them. I need to stay out of sight.
What? Why?
I heard a rumor, maybe more, that my father is working on something for the Elusive Man. Something big.
Why would your father be working with the Elusive Man? Especially now.
My father is ruthless about preserving his legacy.
Legacy?
He has an obsession with making his mark in history, ensuring his dynasty lasts forever.
And you think the Elusive Man made him an offer?
Exactly.
Whatever's going on with your father can't be good. We have to figure this out.
I agree, but I need to do this myself. It's time I stopped running from him.
You're sure?
Yes. I can't think straight until I know Ori is safe.
Be careful.
I can't promise that, Shepard. Could you?
No. I couldn't.
Так.
Let me know when you've had a chance to talk to Sedaris. So many pieces to put back together since the Cerberus attack. We're reeling from the implications. Udina in league with Cerberus trying to murder the Council. These are dark days for all of us.
Thought you'd be in the hospital.
If I'm breathing, I'm working. Probably the worst I've ever been hurt. Fitting, I guess, given the state of the galaxy. But if Cerberus thinks a few slugs is gonna keep me out of action, they've got another thing coming.
Can this station be defended?
The internal security breaches have been patched, but we're dangerously low on manpower. We're grilling our own people and trying to figure out if Udina acted alone, but it's time-consuming. All in all, we're still vulnerable, but I think we've taken the right steps.
All that time you were working for Udina, did you ever suspect?
Always rubbed me a little wrong. Still, that traitorous bastard upped me. Probably made me for an idiot. I guess I proved him right.
He's dead, and you're still here, Bailey.
Thanks to you. If you hadn't shown up, Udina and Cerberus would be dancing on my grave.
How does the Citadel fit into the war now?
The war finally found us. This is so far beyond our imagination, and we have been trained to expect the unexpected. Since the coup attempt, folks are shutting down and shutting in. I hear a lot of praying and crying. They're saying this is the war to end all wars. Well, I haven't seen anything to say they aren't right.
No time for rest. Good luck, Bailey.
Yeah, you too, Shepard.
Commander Shepard.
Ah.
Commander, the people of the Alliance.
Sector status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at Docking Bay E-24. Emergency civilian
Council
housing.
needs to understand what these refugees have been through. Can't you let me in?
No.
I only need a couple of hours of footage.
You're not crossing that dock.
Ты не пройдешь, понял?
Commander, thanks for coming.
This must be really hard on your sister. I'm very sorry for her loss.
It's tough to see her go through this. Damn it. There I go again.
I hope Sarah can find some peace here.
I'm glad I can be here for her. She wanted me to say something about her family. Wanted Thomas to hear it.
You need to be strong for Sarah now.
You're right. I'm so proud of her. She's no career soldier, but there she is, coping with all this. Reminds me of Dad. Whatever was going on, he'd put a smile on his face for us.
Your family made you what you are.
He did his best with 4 daughters and a strong wife. He always said live fire exercises was good prep for facing his girly horde.
Your sister's waiting. You'll be fine.
Right. Here we go.
Ah, shit, here we go again.
Okay. Remember the trip to the beach the summer before I left for basic training?
Хотя бы рот открывай. Чтобы говорить.
I'll meet you back aboard the Normandy.
Welcome to Batarian State Arms. Batarian State Arms, defending the hegemony. Please observe all caste restrictions when making a purchase.
О, фигня.
Stand strong for your people with Batarian State Arms. Your purchases are accredited.
Pressure's okay. No infection so far.
Can I talk to him?
Only if it's important, Commander. He's hurt bad. Take down the sedative a bit and hurry. I peg his survival at 50-50.
Are you Gorek?
Go away. Nothing to say.
Not even what a terrorist is doing on the Citadel?
Get away from me, human.
You didn't answer my question.
Your alliance wiped out my world. Blew up a relay that turned my planet into ash. Paragon had people on it. Families. Struck back. For them.
The Alliance destroyed the Alpha relay because the Reapers were about to come through.
Easy for you to say that now that... You want to punish me? Unplug the sedative. Let me join my family.
I'm done here.
Good. He'll cough himself to death without a sedative.
No! Wait!
Just take it easy. There.
Вот так вот, понял?
What are you doing here?
I'm waiting.
Wait? Waiting for who?
For my parents. They put me on the rescue transport and said to wait for them here. They'll come find me as soon as they can.
Well, I guess this is a safe enough place. Look, if anyone bothers you, let me know. I'll take care of them, okay?
Sure thing, sir. Thanks.
Фраскер погиб, понял. Фраскер.
About time.
Фраскер может погиб, а вот Фраскер выжить вечно в наших сердцах.
Listen, please, we just need more food. I can give you the location of some ruins. Protein. On gay hit.
Men, get ready for trouble.
Not here for that, Sane. Just want to talk about Jonas Sedaris' release.
Oh, you're the one coordinating that, right? My idea, you know. Arya came to me looking to gain Eclipse support. I'm leveraging it to bust the boss out.
Sane, you should run Eclipse.
Huh?
You can do it. Leave Sedaris locked up and make the deal with Arya yourself.
Arya would be a step up. And you think she'd let me run things?
I don't see why not.
Right. Right. Then that's the plan. Keep Sedaris in jail. I'll call Arya right away.
Good man.
Вот так вот.
I recognize you. You're Commander Shepard.
And you must be Tactus. Heard the refugees consider you their leader.
Yes, someone needs to sort out this mess. CSEC has tightened access to the Citadel, and we've got desperate people down here with no place to go.
I also hear you need basic medical supplies. Dr. Shakwa spoke of a mutually beneficial trade.
I tried to be clear. In my experience, the Alliance looks out for their own. Trust is a hard thing to come by these days. I know you need our military supplies, but they're worth far more than your basic meds. Her offer wasn't satisfactory.
Your people need our supplies, and my people need every edge we can get. Your combat-grade meds will make a difference, and our mission may just save everyone. Now is not the time for pettiness or mistrust.
With our day-to-day worries, it's easy to forget we are all in this together. I'll have my people contact yours. You'll have your supplies as soon as possible.
Герой. А, тут я уже закопался.
Shepard, the Council withdrew the release order for Sedaris. Arya Tolok, of all people, got him to do it. Crazy.
You can say that again.
Thanks for your help, Shepard.
Корабль захвачен. Нет, корабль захвачен.
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay D-24.
Shepard, glad you came.
What'd you have in mind?
Something that doesn't involve fighting Reapers.
I don't think they've conquered the bar yet.
I already scoped it out. But then I thought, if this was my last day alive, I'd actually like to remember it.
So?
So, I had an idea.
Where are we going?
Somewhere we're not supposed to.
Some things never change, do they?
Ever have that one thing you always wanted to do before you died, Shepard?
Too busy trying to live. What's yours?
The whole time I worked at CSEC, I'd stare up at the top of the Presidium and say to myself, I want to go up there. But I never did. There were 137 regulations telling me I couldn't.
So you got them changed?
No. Now I just don't give a damn. Figured it's time to do something stupid just for the hell of it. Might be the last chance we ever get. A little busier than I imagined.
How about a dive in the pool?
You obviously haven't seen Turians swim. It's a lot of flailing and splashing interrupted by occasional bouts of drowning.
You're right. I just have to save your ass again.
It'd make up for all the times I pulled your ass out of the fire. Novaria, Pharos, Ilos. We've had a hell of a ride, haven't we, Shepard?
Times like these, you know who your real friends are. They're not the ones running around looking for an escape route. They're the ones who stand at your side through the worst of it. Who never give up on you. I'm lucky I can say I know someone like that.
So am I. You're not going to propose marriage now, are you? Now, before we head back, there is one thing we're going to settle. Once and for all. Not saying you don't know how to handle a gun, just saying some of us know how to make it dance. So, let's find out who's really the best shot.
There are a few people in the galaxy who've seen me in action, Garrus. They seemed impressed.
Yeah, but I've actually seen you dance, Shepard. No comment.
All right, Vicarian. You're going down.
And don't worry, I loaded it with practice slugs for when you miss. That was an easy one. Let you build up your confidence. Long range, I wrote the book. Nobody alive can do this, not even Commander Shepard. Give me a tough one.
Вот это анимация у них.
I said a tough one.
Step aside. Do it.
I'm Garrus Vicarian, and this is now my favorite spot on the Citadel.
It's windy up here.
Think I'm going to erect a monument right here. Bronze this gun so the whole galaxy knows.
That you're the king of the bottle shooters. Glad you're around, Garrus. Never know when the bottles might revolt.
Восстание бутылок. Слыхали такое, да? Восстание бутылок. Скоро начнется.
Have you discovered a way to run FTL spaceships without an ESO core, Private Talavi?
No, ma'am.
Then consider this a serious assignment. Intel's expecting a Cerberus raid.
Cerberus? Cerberus?
There a problem?
I thought we were fighting Reapers, ma'am.
Give it a week. You could be.
А, ты тут появился. Так, это лифт. А! Что за фигня? Кого? Чего? Так. Что у нас по времени? Давайте я сохранюсь и продолжим уже завтра. Я же сказал на 9-11 стримов. Значит на 9-11. На этом, думаю, все. С вами был Артем. Подписывайтесь на канал. И, там все ссылки в описании. Спасибо, что пришли на стрим. Донатьте и все прочее. Все. Всем спасибо, всем пока.